Welcome back to the Wild Wisdom Full Moon Practice. I'm Michelle McEwen, and each full moon I share a practice to help keep you on track with a lunar cycle and your new moon practice. These practices are crafted to keep you spiritually nourished and to help you continue to expand your spiritual growth. This month, our practice is the magic of the night and shifting perceptions. Welcome to the first full moon of 2026. This is a perfect moment to nourish your spiritual awareness and gifts, to enter into a deeper dialogue with your awakened awareness, a term coined by Dr. Lisa Miller. There is a physical part of us in our brain that is in dialogue with the deeper force in life, the guiding spirit of life. This is our awakened awareness. This is our receptor for the magical signs, the synchronicities, the part of us that recognizes and receives and accepts divine guidance. When we care for life, our own and others, we walk the pathway of service. In doing so, we strengthen our connection with the divine and our ability to be co-creators. We experience our oneness with all life. We cultivate a broader, more loving, more integrated perception of the world. One where we perceive that we are waves of the ocean and we are the ocean. Unity creates diversity. Diversity and interconnectedness enlarge our sphere of possibilities. This deeper awareness lives in the body, in our devotion to our home, and in how we care for what holds us. This is a tender time, an invitation to treat yourself and your home with tenderness, to receive through tenderness. It's a full moon in Cancer, an energy that calls us home to heart and hearth, to your body, your soul shrine, and to your physical home, the embodiment of your heart's song. Tenderness is nurturing and regenerative. It offers safety and protection. It reminds us that care is necessary. Tending our heart and tending the hearth, the heart of the home, means we are paying attention to what holds meaning for us. This in turn builds a solid foundation to keep us steady on our feet. This is the first full moon of 2026. We're still held within the magical time of the Omen Days, the sacred passageway of the intercalary days between the years. There are variations in this old tradition, and for me, I observe these days from the 25th of December to the 6th of January, the day known as Epiphany. During these days, we watch for omens that will offer shape and meaning to the coming 12 months of the new year. Full moon is a perfect moment to tune in and watch for magical signs or omens that may offer guidance for the year ahead. You can look back at the note I sent out recently or follow along with my stories on Instagram if you're interested. The full moon lasts for around 2.5 days. Be open to receiving signs and synchronicities and see what comes your way. This isn't a time for interpretation, but for watching and noticing. This awareness begins in the body. Choose an evening over the next few nights while the moon is full. As dusk arrives, don't turn on any electric lights. Light candles instead. Slow down. Notice how your body responds. Then step outside for a few moments if you can. Let your eyes adjust. Inhale the night air. Listen. Look at the sky. If you can't go outside, you can still follow this practice. Be by a window. Observe the shifting light. Look for the rising moon or the glow of the moonlight. Even if it's cloudy, there's often more light in the sky with the full moon. Allow yourself to be fully present to the night, to the moonlight, the sounds, the ambience. This is a doorway into silver branch perception, a way of seeing that is natural when the senses soften and the mind releases its need to name or solve. Notice how your eyes adjust as it gets dark and the moon rises. Darkness refines perception because it invites the body to change gears, recalibrating our sensory system. As your eyes adapt to low light, other senses naturally come forward. Listening deepens, touch, smell and taste become more vivid, breath settles, and attention widens. Our awareness is enhanced, creating a deeper sense of self-awareness. Nature writer Leanne Hennian speaks of this quiet wonder. How turning off our lights and stepping outside as dusk arrives reveals a world that has been there all along, alive beyond our well-lit cocoons. Full moonlight carries a powerful yet gentle illumination, a different kind of light that evokes wonder and awe, offers orientation and supports omen gathering while allowing mystery to remain. From this attentive state, a different way of seeing becomes available. Silver branch perception is a way of seeing that arises as we soften our attention and attune to the symbolic expression of the world. An awareness that recognises interconnected nature of life and invites us to behold rather than simply look. It's not about seeking meaning or forcing insight, but about noticing what draws us, what delights us, and what calls for our care. In this way of perceiving, joy, beauty, resonance, and subtle signs become guides. And our awareness shifts in how we understand ourselves and our lives, revealing new possibilities. There is always a spiritual response to anything that happens to us. Practicing silver birch perception deepens our resonance, our rhythm with life. What's making you happy in this moment? That's connected to your passion. Tune into it. This helps you to know yourself. As we move into 2026, this becomes core to your purpose. Following what brings happiness and ease, what makes you feel alive. Choose one perception about yourself or your life that you would like to change. Reflect on what makes you happy. What's the dream you hold for your life? You are already engaging with this through the new moon practice. What perception are you now ready to shift? It may be different to what you think or what you've been consciously working on. This is the perfect moment to sense the feeling of the shift rather than seeking the answer. We are in a threshold time. Notice the magical signs. You don't need to know the way forward yet, only to recognize the shift and allow it to take root. This full moon reminds us perception shapes experience. Tenderness is a strength. The night helps us to see things differently. Thank you so much for listening. These wild wisdom practices can be used at any time. Consistent practices of reverence and devotion raise our vibration and keep us heart-centered. If you feel moved, please share with friends, and I'll be back with more very soon.